You need to see this before August 16th. This is not another spiritual update. This is an urgent astrological warning for the chosen ones. And what is coming between August 16th and August 31st will fundamentally alter the fabric of our reality. The final cosmic test of this era is upon us, and only those who are spiritually awake will understand what is truly happening. The masses will see chaos, they will see collapse, but you will see an opportunity, a final gateway to manipulate the lunar energy and sever the chains to a timeline that was never meant for you. What's coming will shock everyone, but it will not shock you, because your soul has been preparing for this exact moment for lifetimes. This is the great severing. This is the last quarter moon energy shift. And it is a final warning that something unimaginably big is about to unfold on the world stage. Listen closely to every word I am about to say, because your ability to navigate the next 2 weeks depends on it. Before we dive into the deep quantum mechanics of this lunar event, I need you to anchor your frequency right now. Do 3 things immediately to shield your energy field. Like this video to signal to the universe that you are ready. Subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the updates in the coming days will be critical. And finally, type 777 in the comments below to lock in this sacred protection code. You are going to need it. This is not just another last quarter moon. Forget everything you have learned about the gentle release of a waning lunar cycle. The celestial alignment happening from August 16th onwards is a cosmic fulcrum, a pressure point in the timeline of human consciousness. This is a surgical event. The moon in grounded material Taurus will form a direct soul-shaking square to Pluto, the great destroyer and transformer, now in the forward-thinking revolutionary sign of Aquarius. This is a clash of cosmic titans. It is the immovable old world, the world of physical attachment, of stubborn patterns and material security, Taurus, coming into direct conflict with the unstoppable force of quantum change, societal upheaval, and divine truth, Pluto in Aquarius. This is not a gentle negotiation. It is a crisis point. It is a cosmic demand that you choose. Will you cling to the rotting structures of the 3D matrix, or will you allow the sacred blade of this lunar energy to cut you free? For most people who are asleep at the wheel of their own lives, this transit will manifest as sudden loss, unexpected job changes, relationship endings, financial collapses. They will see it as tragedy. But for you, the chosen ones, this is the moment of ultimate empowerment. The universe is handing you the scalpel. You get to decide what is amputated from your reality. You are being given a 2-week window to consciously dissolve old contracts, release ancestral karma, and collapse timelines of lack and suffering. This is the secret of lunar energy manipulation. They don't want you to know about. You don't have to be a victim of the cosmic tides. You are meant to be the master of them. You're already feeling it, aren't you? The pressure has been building for weeks. That high-pitched ringing in your ears that comes and goes. The heart palpitations that wake you at 3:33 a.m., your mind racing with a sense of urgency you can't quite name. You've been experiencing waves of deep, bone-wearying fatigue, followed by sudden, inexplicable bursts of creative energy, where you feel like you could rebuild the world. This is your light body recalibrating, preparing for the immense frequency shift that is about to sweep the planet. You've been having vivid dreams, dreams where you are flying, or dreams where old faces from your past reappear, not to haunt you, but to offer a final chance for closure. You might be feeling strangely detached from the drama around you, as if you're watching a movie you've already seen. This is not apathy. It is the sign of a higher perspective. Your soul knows that the illusions are about to crumble, and it is pulling your consciousness back to the safety of the 5th-dimensional viewpoint. These are not random symptoms. These are your divine alarm bells. Your spiritual nervous system is sensing the incoming wave, the cosmic tremor that precedes the earthquake. Do not ignore these signs. They are your confirmation that you are one of the ones who came here for this. You are a timeline anchor, a frequency holder, and your most important mission is about to begin. The primary warning for this period is about the danger of spiritual inertia. The last quarter moon is inherently about release, but this specific alignment with Pluto makes it a non-negotiable cosmic mandate. Think of it like this. Your soul is in a burning building. That building represents all the old limitations, the fears, the self-sabotaging beliefs, the karmic debt you've been carrying. The universe is screaming, "Get out now." If you consciously choose to walk out the door by doing the spiritual work, by forgiving, by releasing, by choosing a new path, the transition will be graceful and empowering. You will walk out of the fire unscathed, reborn like a phoenix. But if you hesitate, if you cling to the familiar comforts of the burning building, if you say, "I'll deal with it tomorrow," the universe will be forced to collapse the building on top of you to save your soul from stagnation. The release will happen one way or another. The question is, will you be the conscious agent of your own liberation, or will you be a victim of cosmic demolition? This is the stark choice presented to every single soul on the planet between August 16th and 31st. This is why you are hearing this message now, so you can prepare, so you can sharpen your intention and wield this powerful lunar energy like the master alchemist you were born to be. You are not here to be swept away by the storm. You are here to become the storm. If you feel this truth vibrating in the very core of your being, if your spirit is screaming yes, in recognition right now, pause for a moment and go to the comments. I want you to type "I am the alchemist" to claim your divine right to command these energies. This is not just a comment, it is a digital spell. It is an affirmation to your higher self and to the universe that you are stepping out of victimhood and into your full creative power. Do it now. This energy shift is what will truly separate the wheat from the chaff, spiritually speaking. What is coming will shock everyone, because the collective reality is built on a house of cards, financial systems, political structures, social narratives, all propped up by low-frequency beliefs and illusions. Pluto in Aquarius is the wrecking ball to that entire structure, and this last quarter moon is the trigger. Over these 2 weeks, you will see secrets exposed on a massive scale. Truths that have been buried for decades will erupt into the public consciousness. People will not know what to believe, and their sense of reality will shatter. This is the Great Awakening in its most chaotic and confronting form. For the spiritually unprepared, this will induce a state of mass panic and fear. But for you, every headline, every shocking revelation will be a confirmation. It will be the external world finally catching up to what you have known in your heart for years. Your job during this time is not to get caught in the collective fear. Your job is to hold your center, to be the lighthouse in the storm. You must anchor the frequency of peace, of trust, and of infinite possibility. Because while the old world is crumbling, we, the chosen ones, will be using this same potent lunar energy to lay the energetic foundations of the new earth. We are not just witnessing the end of an era, we are actively building the next one. The key is understanding how to consciously harness and direct this incredible power of release, turning the destructive force of the Pluto square into a creative act of divine alchemy. The secrets to doing this lie in ancient moon power alignment rituals, and that is precisely what we must now uncover. Before we dive in, quick heads up, I've just released a members-only guide for the 23rd of August new moon. It's the most powerful step I've ever shared, the 12-step ritual, the exact 2-page intention grid and a day-by-day action map so you can ride the lunar energy without guessing. The link to watch is pinned in the top comment and in the video description. Do not miss this one. The new moon window is short, and this can truly change the next 30 days for you. I'll see you in that life-changing video soon. Let us now descend into the core energetic mechanics of this cosmic event. For to wield this power, you must first understand its source. The last quarter moon is always a point of crisis and reorientation, a final exam before the new lunar cycle begins. But this is no ordinary exam. The moon in Taurus represents everything you have built in the material world. It is your body, your home, your bank account, your sense of self-worth as it is tied to the physical plane. It is the very ground beneath your feet. Taurus is tangible, stubborn, and deeply resistant to change. It craves security above all else. Now imagine this deep earthly energy being forced into a 90-degree conflict, a square, with Pluto, the lord of the underworld, the bringer of death and rebirth, currently transiting the quantum, futuristic, and revolutionary sign of Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius represents the divine blueprint for humanity's future. It is pure, unfiltered truth. It is the energy of radical social change, technological revolution, and the shattering of all illusions that have kept consciousness enslaved. This square is therefore a non-negotiable cosmic confrontation between what is and what must be. The universe is looking at the life you have built, the comforts you cling to, the identity you have constructed, and it is asking one devastatingly simple question: is any of this real? Is any of it aligned with the future your soul came here to create? Where your physical reality, Taurus, is out of sync with your soul's truth, Pluto, a demolition will occur. It is not a punishment. It is a divine intervention. It is the universe loving you enough to destroy what is false so that you can finally build what is true. This period from August 16th to the 31st is what the ancient mystery schools referred to as the time of the great unburdening. You are being asked to consciously audit every single corner of your existence. This is not a gentle spring cleaning. This is a forensic examination of your soul's energetic attachments. We must begin with the most crucial practice for this window: the sacred inventory. This is the practical work of lunar energy manipulation. You cannot release what you do not first acknowledge. For the next 48 hours, I want you to become the detective of your own life. Take a journal, or simply a quiet moment of deep introspection, and begin to categorize your attachments. Start with the physical, the realm of Taurus. Walk through your home, look at the objects you own, pick them up, feel their energetic signature. That piece of clothing from a past relationship that you never wear but can't seem to throw away. It holds an energetic cord to a timeline of heartbreak. Those books on your shelf that represent an old version of you, a path you are no longer on. They are anchors to a past identity. This is not about being a minimalist. It is about becoming an energetic purist. Anything that does not resonate with the frequency of your highest future self must be identified. This is the time to physically discard, donate, sell, or burn what no longer serves. Every object you release is a declaration to the universe that you are making space for something new, something more aligned. Now we move deeper into the emotional inventory. This is where Pluto does its most profound work. Sit in silence and ask your heart, who have I not forgiven? Not just others, but yourself. What ancient resentments are you still feeding with your precious life force energy? Picture the faces, the situations, the betrayals. Do not push the feelings away. This lunar energy will bring them to the surface with incredible intensity. Let the anger, the sadness, the grief rise up. These are not your enemies. They are messengers from your subconscious showing you exactly where the poison is. The spiritual bypass community will tell you to just choose love and light. That is dangerous advice right now. You must honor the shadow. You must feel the wound to heal it. Write down the names. Speak the resentments out loud to an empty room. Give voice to the pain that has been silenced for so long. This is the first step of the emotional extraction process. By acknowledging the debt, you prepare to cancel it. This square to Pluto demands radical, brutal honesty. Who are you pretending to be for the sake of keeping the peace? What relationships are you tolerating that drain your very soul? This is a final call to sever connections that are based on obligation, fear, or karmic entanglement rather than authentic, resonant love. The universe will force your hand if you refuse to act, so it is far wiser to make the cut yourself. Next is the mental inventory, the deprogramming of the matrix mind. This Pluto in Aquarius energy is a cosmic virus scanner, designed to detect and delete the malware that has been running your life. What are the core limiting beliefs that dictate your reality? Get radically honest. I am not worthy of love. Money is hard to come by. I always get left behind. I have to work hard to deserve success. These are not your thoughts. They are inherited programs. ancestral curses, and societal conditioning that have been imprinted onto your energetic field. During these 2 weeks, you will see how these beliefs have manifested as your physical reality. You will see the direct line from the thought, "I am not worthy," to the pattern of attracting emotionally unavailable partners. You will see the connection between the belief money is scarce and the constant cycle of financial struggle. The last quarter moon's light will illuminate these hidden codes with painful clarity. Your task is to witness them without judgment. Write them down. See them for what they are: illusions, ghosts in the machine. By simply observing them, you begin to reclaim your power from them. You are shifting from being the product of the program to being the conscious observer of it. This shift in perspective is the key that unlocks the prison door. You cannot change a program while you are still unconsciously running it. Finally, we address the spiritual inventory. This is the highest level of this work, intended for the most advanced souls. You have made vows and contracts across thousands of lifetimes. Vows of poverty, chastity, and silence. Soul contracts to carry the pain for your entire ancestral line. Karmic agreements to play out dramas of betrayal and abandonment with other souls. Most of these contracts have now expired. They were relevant for a past stage of your soul's journey, but to carry them into the new earth is like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of rocks. During this transit, you must declare these contracts null and void. Sit in meditation and state with the full authority of your I Am presence, "I now revoke, cancel, and dissolve any and all vows, contracts, and agreements across all timelines, dimensions, space, and realities that are no longer in alignment with my highest sovereign good. I release my ancestors from their pain, and I release myself from the obligation to carry it. I release all souls from any karmic dramas we agreed to play out. I forgive everyone, and I release everyone. I am free." Feel the weight lift from your shoulders. This is the ultimate act of liberation. It is the severing that this entire cosmic event is designed to facilitate. If you have followed me this far, you are ready. You have done the courageous work of looking into the shadows. You have taken the sacred inventory. I want you to anchor this intention now, to declare to the cosmos that you are choosing freedom over bondage. Go to the comments and type with conviction, "I release and I rise." Let this be your mantra for the next 2 weeks. Every time you feel the pull of the past, every time an old fear rears its head, repeat it to yourself. "I release and I rise." This is your declaration of spiritual sovereignty. Reminder, new moons don't wait. If you're resonating with what we're talking about, the deeper members-only new moon ritual video for the 23rd of August is already live. Inside, I walk with you through the breathwork, visualization, and action planning that I don't share here. The watch link is pinned in the top comment and in the description. Join now, so you can prepare before the new moon hits. I'll see you there, and you'll thank yourself for not waiting. Now that you have identified the energetic cords that need to be severed, we move to the sacred ritual itself, the lunar severance ceremony. This should be performed on the night of August 16th, 17th, or 18th, when the energy is at its peak intensity. Find a time when you will be completely undisturbed. This is not something to be done while you are distracted. This is high alchemy. Your full presence is required. Turn off your phone. Light a black candle, for this is the color of the void, of absorption, of transmutation. Black is the color of Pluto's domain, the womb of creation where all things are unmade and remade. If you have obsidian, black tourmaline, or smoky quartz, place them before you. These are stones of protection and purification. Have your journal with you containing the lists you made during your sacred inventory. This is your petition for release. Begin by grounding your energy. Close your eyes. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, digging deep into the heart of Mother Earth. Draw her strong, stable, loving energy up into your body. Then imagine a column of brilliant white light descending from the heart of the cosmos, moving down through the crown of your head, filling your entire being. You are now an anchored pillar of heaven and earth, a stable conduit for the powerful energies you are about to invoke. With your eyes still closed, speak this invocation aloud, feeling the power of each word reverberate through your cells. I stand here now in this sacred space as a sovereign creator being. I call upon the potent energies of the last quarter moon. I call upon the deep transformative power of Pluto. I ask to be guided, protected, and held as I perform this sacred act of liberation. I am ready to release all that is heavy, all that is false, all that holds me back from my highest divine expression. I am ready to be reborn. Now take your journal and one by one read aloud the items from your inventory. Read the names you need to forgive. Read the limiting beliefs you are ready to discard. Read the expired contracts you are ready to cancel. With each item, say, I now release you with love. Thank you for the lessons. Our time together is done. Do not rush this process. Feel the emotional weight of each item as you name it, and then feel the act of consciously letting it go. Once you have read everything, you will perform the visualization of the cut. See all of these things, the people, the beliefs, the objects, the memories, as energetic cords extending from your body. See them as thick, gray, tangled ropes draining your light. Now in your mind's eye, manifest a powerful tool of severance. It could be a sword of violet flame, a laser of pure white light, or an axe of obsidian. Choose what feels most powerful to you. Raise this tool high above your head. Take the deepest breath you have taken all day, and on the exhale make a powerful guttural sound as you swing your blade down, severing every single cord in one swift, decisive motion. See the cords fall away. See your energy field instantly become brighter, clearer, and lighter. See the ends of the cords attached to you seal over with golden light. You are free. Take the pages from your journal that you wrote your list on and safely burn them in a fireproof container. As you watch the paper turn to ash, know that the energetic imprint of these attachments is being returned to the universe, transmuted back into neutral energy. The ceremony is complete. Sit in the silence and feel the profound shift you have just created. What comes next is just as important as the ritual itself, navigating the sacred void you have just created. This is where the real test begins. The lunar severance ceremony is not the end of the process. It is the explosive beginning. You have just performed a profound act of spiritual surgery on yourself. You have consciously amputated vast swathes of your energetic identity. What follows is the most critical and misunderstood phase of any deep transformation. Navigating the void. The universe abhors a vacuum. Now that you have created this immense empty space within your energy field, the next 2 weeks will be a powerful test of your spiritual discipline and creative intention. This void is a sacred womb, a space of pure, unmanifested potential. It is from this space that your new reality will be born. However, it is also highly magnetic. It will attempt to pull in energy from your environment to fill itself. This is where the greatest danger and the greatest opportunity lie for the chosen ones. The unawakened masses, who will be experiencing this transit as chaos and loss, will be hemorrhaging low-frequency emotional energy, fear, panic, blame, victimhood. Your newly created void will act like a psychic sponge, and if you are not vigilant, you will find yourself absorbing all of their pain, confusion, and despair. This is why a period of sacred solitude is not a luxury during this time. It is an absolute necessity for your spiritual survival and creative success. For at least 72 hours after you perform your severance ceremony, and as much as possible until August 31st, you must consciously curate your energetic environment with the discipline of a temple guardian. This means a radical fast from all sources of low-frequency information and interaction. Turn off the mainstream news. Mute the social media accounts that thrive on outrage and drama. Politely decline invitations to social gatherings where you know the conversation will revolve around gossip, complaint, or fear-mongering. You must understand that your energy is raw, open, and incredibly impressionable right now. Engaging with the chaos of the collapsing 3D matrix is like trying to heal from major surgery in the middle of a battlefield. It is not just unwise, it is spiritually reckless. You are a newborn, energetically speaking. You must protect your fragile new state of being. This period of quiet is not about avoidance. It is about conscious incubation. You are holding sacred space for your highest future self to begin downloading its blueprint into your current reality. This can only happen in stillness. During this time, you will likely experience what is known as the echo of the purge. As the old energies leave your system, they will create phantom sensations. You might feel a sudden, intense wave of sadness for a relationship you just released, even though you know the decision was right. You might have a fleeting moment of panic about a financial belief you just discarded. This is not a sign that the ritual didn't work. It is the energetic equivalent of a phantom limb. The neural pathways and emotional habits associated with those old attachments are firing off one last time as they dissolve. Do not engage with these echoes. Do not believe them. Do not feed them with your attention. Simply observe them and say, "I see you, echo of the past. You are not me. You are cleansed. You are released." Then immediately and deliberately, shift your focus to the feeling of your desired new reality. This is the active moment-to-moment work of lunar energy manifestation. You are not just releasing the old, you are consciously and deliberately choosing the new over and over again until the new neural pathways become your default state of being. This void is not meant to remain empty. Its purpose is to be filled with your most sacred and intentional creations. This is where the power of moon power alignment comes into play. You have cleared the slate. Now you must write the new story. This is the time for radical, unapologetic visioning. Your logical mind will tell you this is frivolous. Your inner critic will tell you it's impossible. Those are the voices of the old programming you just released. Do not listen to them. Your soul is now speaking to you in the language of feeling, of intuition, of inspired daydreams. Your only job is to listen and to anchor those visions into this reality. Take your journal again. But this time, you will not write what you are releasing. You will write, in exquisite detail, the reality you are now calling in. Do not write, "I want a new job." That is weak and lacks creative power. Write, "I am so grateful for my soul-aligned career where I use my unique gifts to serve humanity and am abundantly compensated for my joyful work." Do not write, "I hope to find a partner." Write, "I am in a deeply fulfilling sacred union with my divine counterpart, built on a foundation of unconditional love, mutual respect, and spiritual growth." Write in the present tense, as if it has already happened. Feel the emotions of this new reality as you write. Let the joy, the peace, the freedom, the abundance flood your body. This is the frequency that will magnetize these experiences to you. You are imprinting the void with the energetic signature of your desired future. To amplify this practice, you must engage your physical body, the Taurian anchor. Your body is the densest part of your energy field and is the final frontier for grounding your manifestations into the 3D plane. Whatever you have scripted in your journal, you must now find a way to embody it physically. If you are calling in vibrant health, don't just write about it. Go for a walk in nature. Feel the strength in your legs. Drink a glass of pure water and feel it nourishing every cell in your body. Perform one small act that communicates to your subconscious that you are a healthy person. If you are calling in abundance, don't just dream about it. Clean your wallet. Organize your finances. Put $1 in a savings account labeled My Abundant Future. The physical act, no matter how small, sends a powerful signal to the universe that you are a vibrational match for the reality you are creating. You are acting as if it is already true, which is the master key to collapsing the timeline between your vision and its physical manifestation. This is the true meaning of alchemy. Aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions into one coherent, irresistible magnetic force. If you are committed to this sacred process of rebuilding your reality from the inside out, I want you to go to the comments right now and declare, "I am building my new earth." This is your sacred vow. This is the promise you make to your soul that you will not leave the void empty. You will not allow it to be filled with the fear of the old world. You will consciously, deliberately, and joyfully fill it with the highest vision you can hold for yourself and for all of humanity. Be warned. As you begin to fill this void with high-frequency intentions, you will trigger a final test from the universe. This is what I call the reality check. An opportunity will appear that looks exactly like what you just released. The ex-partner, who was emotionally unavailable, will suddenly call, promising they have changed. A job offer will come through that is secure and well-paying, but in the same soul-crushing industry you just decided to leave. This is not a cosmic joke. This is the final exam. The universe is asking you, are you sure? Have you really changed your frequency, or were you just saying the words? Your ability to say no to the good enough past is what makes you truly available for your magnificent future. This is the last echo, the most seductive and powerful one. It is a ghost dressed in the clothes of your old comfort zone. To pass this test, you must have the courage to choose the uncertainty of your new vision over the certainty of your old prison. Every soul who has ever achieved true mastery has had to face this test. This transit, with its intense square between the past Taurus and the future Pluto in Aquarius, will present this test to you with undeniable clarity. Your choice will determine the trajectory of your life for the next decade. Choose wisely. The signs that you are successfully navigating this period will be subtle at first, then they will become overwhelmingly clear. You will start to experience profound synchronicities. You'll think of a name, and that person will call you moments later. You'll have a question, and the answer will appear on a billboard you drive past. These are not coincidences. These are winks from the universe, confirming that you are in the flow, that you have successfully shifted your frequency. You will also notice a change in your perception of time. It may seem to speed up or slow down. You will experience moments of profound presence, of deep connection to the now, where all anxiety about the future and all regret about the past simply dissolve. This is a sign that you are beginning to operate from the fifth dimensional consciousness, where time is fluid and all possibilities exist simultaneously. Finally, you will notice that people from your past begin to fall away naturally. The phone calls will stop. The invitations will cease. It will not be dramatic or painful. It will feel like a gentle mutual drifting apart. This is because your energetic signature has changed so profoundly that you are no longer a vibrational match. Do not grieve this. Celebrate it. It is proof that your alchemy is working. You are making space for your soul tribe. The people who are resonant with the new you, who will soon be drawn into your reality as if by magic. This is the sacred harvest that comes after the great unburdening, the beautiful dawn that follows the dark night of the soul. You have performed the severance. You have stood in the terrifying, magnificent emptiness of the void. You have begun the sacred work of imprinting that void with the frequency of your highest soul calling. Now, we enter the final and most potent phase of this August 16th to 31st transit, the integration and the emergence. This is where your inner alchemy begins to precipitate into visible, tangible, miraculous changes in your outer world. This is the part of the process where what is coming will truly begin to shock everyone who is not privy to this sacred knowledge. For while you have been diligently working in the unseen realms, the energetic shockwaves of your collective release are about to hit the shores of the material plane. The very foundations of the old 3D matrix are about to crack under the strain of so much light being anchored, so much truth being reclaimed. Do not be afraid. You are not a victim of this collapse. You are the cause of the liberation that it heralds. Your personal transformation is the microcosm of the planetary metamorphosis that is now unavoidable. Between now and the end of the month, you are going to witness the beginning of the great unraveling on a global scale. There will be tremors in the foundations of the financial systems built on debt and illusion. There will be sudden shocking revelations in the political sphere, as veils of deception are torn away by Pluto's relentless demand for truth. There will be disruptions in supply chains and societal structures that have long been taken for granted. The collective will perceive this as chaos, as the end of the world. They will be consumed by fear, looking for someone to blame, desperate for a return to a normal that is never coming back. but you will see it with different eyes. You will understand that this is not a collapse, but a demolition, a controlled demolition of a prison paradigm. You will see that every system that is crumbling is a system that was built on control, limitation, and the suppression of the human spirit. And you will feel, in the depths of your being, a profound sense of peace, because you will know that this chaos is the necessary fever that must break before the planet can heal. Your primary mission in this final phase is to hold that frequency of profound trust. You are a living gateway to the new earth, and your unwavering faith is the energy that keeps that gateway open for others to walk through. To anchor this high frequency, you must now begin to live in a state of radical embodiment. It is no longer enough to visualize your future self. You must begin to be your future self right now. This is the secret of instant manifestation. How does the sovereign, abundant, joyful version of you walk? How do they talk? What choices do they make from moment to moment? Do they scroll through fear-based content on their phone, or do they spend that time in nature? Do they eat food that numbs their senses, or food that electrifies their cells? Do they engage in low vibrational gossip, or do they speak words of power and creation? Every single choice you make from this point forward is a vote. You are either casting a vote for the collapsing 3D timeline or for the ascending 5D timeline. There is no middle ground anymore. The frequencies are separating too rapidly. This is the essence of moon power alignment in this final stage, aligning your daily mundane actions with your highest celestial vision. Your life becomes a living ritual, a constant prayer of embodiment. This is how you make your new reality an unshakable physical fact. As you commit to this level of embodiment, the universe will begin to speak to you in a language that will be indecipherable to the unawakened but crystal clear to you. The language of synchronicity will become your new mother tongue. The numbers 1111 and 1212 will appear constantly, not just as a cute sign, but as a confirmation that the portal to your new reality is wide open and you are walking directly through it. You will see 444, the number of the angelic realm and of foundational stability, confirming that the architecture of your new earth is being laid, both for you and by you. You will encounter animal messengers, a hawk circling overhead, reminding you to maintain a higher perspective, a snake shedding its skin on your path, affirming your process of death and rebirth. Song lyrics on the radio will answer a question you just asked in your mind. These are not random events. This is the fabric of the matrix becoming more pliable, more responsive to your consciousness. The universe is showing you in real time that you are the creator of your reality. Your job is to receive these signs with gratitude, to say thank you out loud, and to allow them to bolster your faith when the external world looks chaotic. You are in a direct, conscious conversation with the cosmos, and it is guiding your every step. Furthermore, your dream state will become an increasingly important arena for integration and advanced mission training. Pay close attention to your dreams during this period. They will be hyper-vivid and profoundly meaningful. You may have dreams where you are flying, which is your light body becoming fully activated. You may have dreams where you are in classrooms, being taught advanced spiritual concepts or being shown a glimpse of the technologies of the new earth. You may also have dreams that are clearly for the purpose of karmic clearing, allowing you to resolve ancient conflicts and release residual emotional density in the safety of the astral plane, so you do not have to play it out in your physical life. Keep a dream journal by your bed. The moment you wake up, before you do anything else, write down everything you can remember. The symbols, the feelings, the messages. These are not mere fantasies, they are direct communications from your higher self, guiding your integration process. They are your personalized instruction manual for navigating the shift. You are at the precipice of a completely new existence, and the final choice is yours. The work you have done, the courage you have shown, it has all led to this. I want you to make one final declaration, one ultimate claim of your divine inheritance. Go to the comments and type with the full power of your being, I am a sovereign, a creator, and my new reality is now. This is not a request, it is a command. It is the final keystroke that executes the program you have been writing in the sacred void. Claim it now. The final warning sign for this period is the most subtle and the most dangerous, the temptation of spiritual doubt seeded by the collective. As you begin to stabilize in this new higher frequency, your peace and joy will be a stark contrast to the fear and chaos around you. Some people, even those close to you, will not understand. They may call you detached, uncaring, or delusional. They are seeing your new reality through the distorted lens of their own fear. The matrix itself, the old consciousness grid, will fight for its survival by attempting to pull you back down into its frequency. It will send you thoughts of who do you think you are. And this is too good to be true. It's not going to last. You must recognize these thoughts for what they are, the last dying whispers of a phantom paradigm. You are the guardian of your new reality. You must protect it fiercely. Do not argue. Do not justify. Simply hold your center. Be the living embodiment of the peace that surpasses all understanding. Your frequency is your sermon. Your joy is your rebellion. Your success is the greatest service you can offer to a world drowning in fear. All right, before you click away, remember, the 23rd of August members only ritual is waiting for you. 1 core intention, 2 supporting ones, a 29-day map, all broken down step by step for real results. The link to watch is pinned in the first comment and in the description. Go hit it now, and let's meet in that life-changing video. What's coming will shock everyone. But it will not shock you, because you are not just a spectator, you are the architect. You are one of the chosen ones, not because you are special but because you chose. You chose to wake up while others remained asleep. You chose to do the hard inner work while others looked for external saviors. You chose to face your shadows while others ran from them. And now you are about to reap the rewards of that choice. The life that awaits you on the other side of this transit is one of sovereign freedom, of deep soul purpose, of miracles as your new normal. It is a life where your inner world and your outer world are in perfect, harmonious reflection. This is not a fantasy. This is your birthright. The final seal is breaking. The paradigm is shifting. The grand experiment of human consciousness is reaching its crescendo. You are not at the end of the world. You are at the beginning of a new one. The one you came here to create. The final energetic gateway of August is now open. Step through it, without hesitation. The future is waiting. If this message has activated something deep within your soul, subscribe and share it with another being who is ready to remember their power. You are the ones we have all been waiting for. The time is now.